Which is the first ball come through. He is a sophomore. He'll be followed by Drevin Sanders, wears number 4. He's third base. And then Ryan Schultz, number 20, as that ball's popped foul out of play. Bang onto the pole barn. Ryan Schultz, the shortstop, is the number 3 hitter. Cleanup is Ethan Kelly, left fielder, wears number 10 for the Indians. The next from Day is popped out to right field, heading over. Trent Bowles on the jog makes the easy catch. Cannacorn, he says, for the first out of the day. These two teams come in with under 500 records, and they both have pretty solid pitching for the most part. The problem both these teams have seen has been hitting, and that's what we're kind of expecting today, a pitcher's duel between Griffin Day and Leighton Ivers. So the next hitter at the plate for Lawrenceville is Drevin Sanders. Sanders, third baseman, foul tipper on that one. The next from Day, the 0-2 pitch, popped up on the infield. First baseman Quentin Purcell jogs in to gather it for the second out of the inning. Which will bring up Ryan Schultz, shortstop, number 20. We were trying to think back to the last time these two teams might have faced each other. They're probably in the old NEC days. Doubleheader 2 years ago? How about before that? I didn't realize you had him under contract for a while. Okay, that's cool. They have played some in the recent past. A couple of doubleheaders a couple of years ago. As there is strike one against Schultz. 2 outs here in the top of the first inning. Swing and a miss. Strike two. 2-2 the count. As Griffin Day checks his defense, making sure everybody's in the spot he wants them before he throws just what must have been a little inside or low for ball 3. Full count. Boy, that looked pretty good. Looked knee high from here, but I am sitting off to the side. Full count. Swing and a miss. Strike 3, and that'll do it for the Lawrenceville Indians here in the first inning. 3 up, 3 down. We'll see what the Salem Wildcats can do in their half of the first right after these words.
Welcome to Zinc Building Center. My dad and Ryan work here. They sell lumber, paint, doors, windows, plumbing, electrical, and much more. Oh yeah, they sell guns too. Zinc Building Center on Route 45 and Lawrenceville. It's a cool place.
It is all things new at Zimdar's Heating, Air Conditioning, and Appliance Repair. We have a new line of heating and cooling equipment and new technicians. Our new equipment line offers 24 months free financing and excellent warranty coverage. Our experienced service technicians can provide you with quality service and repairs on all brands of HVAC equipment. Zimdar's has been serving Clay County and the surrounding areas for over 23 years. The employees of Zimdar's are here to help, so call local and call Zimdar's.
Good afternoon. Welcome back here to Salem High School, the home of the Wildcats as they take their cuts for the bottom half here of the first inning. Hunter Daniels will lead it off, third baseman. He'll be followed by Quentin Purcell and then Isaac Williams. Anybody gets on, Roland Adams will step to the plate. Adams, the lone home run struck for the Wildcats this season. Leighton Ivers on the mound for the Lawrenceville Indians wearing number 5. He's just a sophomore, so it's sophomore versus sophomore. today. He pitches to Bryant Jenkins behind the plate. Jenkins, just a freshman. You do not often see freshman catchers, but when you do, they are typically some pretty good players. Around the infield, over at third base, number 4 is a junior. That's Drevin Sanders. He's joined at shortstop by Ryan Schultz, also a junior. Landon Sanders is the second baseman. He wears number 2. And number 11, Jack Patterson, is a freshman first baseman for Lawrenceville. Around the outfield, out in left field is Ethan Kelly. He's a senior, wears number 10. Jared Gray is a junior. He wears number 3 out in center field. And Jaron Alt, a sophomore, over in right, wearing number 23. Ethan Kelly, typically the lead pitcher for Salem, but for Lawrenceville. But Lawrenceville had to complete a game that was scheduled for last Thursday. It started against Red Hill last Thursday night. They played a couple innings, maybe 3, and Coach Button had planned for his pitcher, Ethan Kelly, to finish that game out. Well, they got rained out about a quarter of the way through, and instead of and Red Hill wanted to just restart the game, but Lawrenceville said, no, we got regionals to get ready for, and so they had to use Kelly, used him up. He is unavailable to pitch today in this contest. So Leighton Ivers, the number 2 starter for Lawrenceville, on the mound as a 2-strike count on Hunter Daniels. Daniels bounces it over to the dugout, foul, out of play. Daniels is a junior, good hitter, top hitter for the Wildcats. Daniels comes into this action as he watches ball 2 go by. He comes into this action hitting 389, tops on the team for Salem. That's why he's up the top of the lineup, so he can see if he can get something going. 2-2 the count to Daniels. As he fouls that one off. Ivers, not the fastest worker in the world, but pretty effective right-handed pitcher. Daniel stays alive. Lawrenceville in their red uniforms, bright crimson red uniforms for Lawrenceville with white numerals and white safety socks, or white safety socks underneath the red stirrup. Daniels puts that one out to left, but right at the left fielder, Ethan Kelly, for the first out of the inning. That brings up Quentin Purcell. Purcell hit about 284 on the season, 21 hits and 74 at-bats. And he watches ball 1 go past. Daniels put some pretty good lick on it, but it's not good enough to avoid one of the fielders. There's a fan somewhere here that is yelling strike on every pitch. A Lawrenceville fan. God bless them. Good to see kids and fans into the game. I keep thinking the umpire is shouting. That ball bounced to the left side. It gets past for a base knock for Quentin Purcell. He rounds, thinks about second, but will stick around at first base. 1-out hit for Purcell. That'll bring up Isaac Williams. Williams left field today. Number 14, also a sophomore. A lot of sophomores in the Salem lineup. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 today. Sophomore starters to go with 2 seniors and 2 juniors for Salem. Both these teams very young. And that one's a knock to a short right field on the jog in. The catch is made by Alt for an easy one. Second out. I'll bring up Roland Adams. As I mentioned, Adams the only Wildcat with a home run this season. We were here for that. I think that was, I'm trying to remember who that was against. Columbia, maybe? No, in Carlisle. Oh, but they won't need him at the base passes. They caught Purcell leading the other way. Good move over to first base by Leighton Ivers. That's the third out of the inning with a great pickoff move. We'll move to the top of the second inning with no score.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LaMonsOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
At Clay City Banking Company, we're all on the same team, regardless of zip code. At home, work, school, or across the country, you can be part of our team with our cutting-edge mobile banking products. From your hand, you can check balances, transfer money, make deposits, and pay bills. Looking for a loan? We've got you covered with our mortgage, agriculture, commercial, and consumer loans. Join our team today. Clay City, Flora, Louisville, and Fairfield Banking Companies. We're the hometown banks, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
And welcome back here to Salem High School, the home of the Wildcats. No score after one. Each pitcher facing the minimum number of hitters. Only one hit. That was by Quentin Purcell, and he was erased over at first base. Well, you'd think Quentin would have seen his share of pretty good moves by pitching staffs, but he was caught flat-footed and heading the wrong way. So Griffin Day faces Ethan Kelly. Kelly, the lone senior on Lawrenceville, fouls that one out of play. As the sun has popped out here in Salem. Going to be a pretty day after a somewhat rainy morning throughout southern Illinois. Salem able to avoid a lot of the rain today. It was kind of an unusual looking radar screen today. There was some rain here probably from 12 to 2, I suspect. But field will dry out quickly with this kind of sun. Also, they redid the how you doing? They redid the drainage here a couple of years ago, and it drains nicely. 1-2 the count to Kelly. He knocks that one to center field. And jogging in to make the play, Carter Rose. So no groundouts yet for either squad. That will bring up Jared Gray. Gray will be followed by Jack Patterson. And if either Gray or Patterson get on, Bryant Jenkins will appear at the plate. Gray's a center fielder. He's a junior. Where's number 3? The next from Day is swing and a miss, strike one. Swing and a miss, strike two. Day comes into today's action for Salem. A pretty good ERA. 2.73 ERA. He's 5-3 on the season. Swing and a miss, strike three. Which will bring up Jack, first baseman, number 11. I do have a few statistics on some of the players. Patterson swings and fouls one off. He is hitting 148 on the season. Well, an 0-1 count. He's in the hole now, 2-0-2. As baseballs are being sprayed all over the place. Things up a little bit, trying to get a little longer time at the plate. He's seen three pitches, fouled all three of them off to the right side, out of play. And that one got underneath the car. It costs money to get into the IHSA postseason, as the IHSA charges. So there are ticket takers posted at each entrance to the field. No walk-up today unless you're ready to buy a ticket. They fouls that one down the right side. Remains 0-2. And that sun, with the humidity, is beginning to bear down. I wouldn't mind the clouds coming back right now. Day's next into the dirt. He was just trying to get something to maybe waste one so that Patterson would swing and put himself on the bench. 2 outs, 1-2 the count. Oh, and he waits on that one, puts it out to left, but right at the left fielder, Isaac Williams, for the third out of the inning. Day has seen the minimum through 2. There's still no score.
Scheid Diesel Service Company is your anything diesel full service center and fuel injection shop. Scheid Diesel offers the quickest turnaround times to get you back on the road. Scheid Diesel can service any diesel engine from agricultural, construction, heavy-duty truck, and automotive. Let Scheid rebuild your pump, injectors, or turbos. Need custom fuel lines? Scheid has you covered. With a drive-in service, they offer a variety of services, including oil changes, engine rebuilds, DOT inspections, and DPF cleanings. For unmatched quality, think Scheid Diesel Service Company. Anything diesel.
Does your home show signs of foundation problems? Call the experts at Woods Basement Systems. Our Power Brace system can fix the problem permanently and help protect the value of your home. Call Woods Basement Systems today. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
Mold, rank air, pests, all getting closer to inside your home. With a dirt crawl space, there's no telling what's below you.
A sealed crawl space locks the nasty stuff out, plus can lower your utility bills. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
Welcome back to Salem. Heading to the bottom of the second inning, no score. Nice start for Griffin Day and the Wildcats. On the defensive side, they'll see if they can't get the same pep in their step in the offense, as they have faced the minimum going there against Leighton Ivers in the second inning. It will be Roland Adams. He'll head back up to the plate. He was batting whenever Quentin Purcell was thrown out at first base, picked off of first base. He'll be followed by Eli Rose, then Blaine Phillips, the designated hitter. Eli's the catcher. Blaine Phillips, the designated hitter. If anybody gets on, Carter Rose, center fielder. Adams, right-handed swinger. Pops that one up to the right side. That's going to stay fair and able to get over and make the play. An outstanding job by right fielder Jaron Alt. It looked like it kind of started moving on him a little bit to the end. And that'll bring up Eli Rose. Rose, catcher, sophomore, waggling the bat menacingly over his head. Carter comes in hitting .254 on the season. Lawrenceville, the 9 you see on the field, that's the 9 they brought to play. They've had they've been bedeviled by injuries, including one of their better hitters injured on prom night playing pickup basketball at an after prom party. The Lawrenceville after prom. That ball knocked it foul down the left side. One and two, the count on a Rose. Swinging that red stick above his head. Baton Rouge at the plate. Got red batting gloves too. Goes well with that hunter green of his uniform. Going a bit high. Full count now for Eli Rose. Blaine Phillips on deck. The payoff to Rose is fouled out of play. At least there's one youngster running out, jogging, grabbing foul balls. He's been busy today already. The next from Ivers. Swing and a miss, strike three. Which will bring up, as I said, Blaine Phillips with 2 outs now. Both these pitchers seem to have settled in. As there's only been 1 hit in the game so far. That was Quentin Purcell back in the first, and he was picked off of first base. That ball knocked to the second baseman on a liner, and that will do it for Salem. So, we remain scoreless heading to the top of the 3rd inning. Lawrenceville nothing, Salem nothing. Back after these.
Do your best friend a favor. Take them to Jagger's Doggy Daycare in Mount Vernon. One stop for dog boarding. Don't leave them home alone or trust them with someone you don't even trust. Pamper them with the Doggy Daycare. They do grooming, training, and your doggy will love the sweet treats dog barkery. Bakery. Spoiling your pooch 7 days a week. Jagger's Doggy Daycare. Dog grooming, training, and boarding. 414 Main Street in Mount Vernon. Find them on Facebook or at jaggersdoggydaycare.com.
In 1916, Warren Miller chose auto owners insurance. Later, his son made the same choice, as did his grandson. And today, his great-granddaughter did the same. As we reflect on where we've been, we're grateful to our independent agents and to those who have put their trust in us, and to the generations who will. Auto Owners Insurance.
Harrison Insurance in Louisville is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Heading into the top of the third inning for Lawrenceville, it will be Bryant Jenkins along with Landon Sanders. Jaron Alt, anybody gets on, they'll head back to the top of the lineup. Leighton Ivers. They'll face Griffin Day, as both Day and Ivers, I think, have their full allotment of 105 pitches, should they choose to use them today. Jenkins catching for the Lawrenceville Indians today. Just a freshman. He bounces it to Susamina. He'll gather and fire to throw him out. 4-3 in your scorebook. Jenkins hasn't played a ton. I think they may have brought him up for the injured teammate. As the next hitter is Landon Sanders. Fouls that one out of play. Right-handed hitters keep fouling off to the left side. It's a matter of physics. Swinging a missed strike two. Day off to a solid start here in the third inning. Off to a solid start in the game. He's got a couple of strikeouts. Pop that one up to the right side. Tough move as the ball gets down foul. Long way to run for everyone involved. Quentin Purcell tried to get to it. So that brings up an 0-2 count still on Sanders. Sanders, the second baseman, hitting .333 for the year. 7 for 21. Knocks that one to left field again. Bowles on the jog, and he will have it for the second out. Outfielders have been busy today. Only one ground out through the first 8 hitters. I'll bring up Jaron Alt, number 23, with 2 outs. Alt's a sophomore. Hasn't played a ton either, just his third game. And Day with a pitch a little bit inside. Makes it 2-1. 2-1, pardon me. No score. A little bit low. Day's going to have to bring it up, or he's going to give up his first base runner of the game. Strike 2. So full count here on Jaron Alt. Bouncer to the left side is going to get foul. Had a chance to talk with Lawrenceville head coach Craig Bunton before the game. As affable and nice a guy as you'd ever want to meet. Steve like 3 looking. Day is cruising through 3. We'll move to the bottom of the third with no score.
Napa know-how.
At Flora Auto Parts, you can count on the Napa know-how experts to have the solutions to keep you running on the road or in the field. More than just your car, your locally owned Napa store carries a large inventory of parts for farms, heavy trucks, and just about everything that moves. Experienced counter people understand your needs and are ready to help with the perfect part at a great value. That's Napa know-how at Flora Auto Parts.
Mortgage rates are still low. Hi, this is Megan Kankey with People's National Bank in Salem. Whether you are looking to buy a new home or refinance your current one, People's National Bank has a wide variety of loan products to fit your needs. To get started, give me a call at 548-7231, stop by our branch, or apply online at peoplesnationalbank.com today. Don't wait, because now it is the perfect time to take advantage of our low rates. People's National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
And welcome back to Salem High School, the home of the Wildcats. Wabash Cats TV's presentation of high school baseball. We'll have some more for you Friday. Regional action over in Louisville. North Clay hosting Dietrich in a Class 1A semifinal game. As the Moving Maroons take on the Cardinals. And most likely we'll be bringing you action on Monday as well, potentially. Either here or it'll either be in Salem or in Totopolis, or I don't believe it could be in Lawrenceville. It'd have to be either Salem or, let's see, if Salem wins this game and then beats T-Town, well, no, they wouldn't get a home game, would they? Could be in Florida, though. Nevertheless, 0-1 count on Carter Rose. Oh! Hit him in the head. That's what the helmets are for. And Rose jogs down to first base with a lead-off base runner. You hate to call somebody lead-off hit by pitch, but that's what it was. Which brings up Trent Bowles. Salem right fielder, senior. Struggling at the plate this year. Trent is 6 for 55 for a $136 average. That math doesn't work. Heading off to second base, the runner is safe. Carter Rose with a stolen base. Bowles is, 6 for 44. As the Wildcats try to run on the freshman catcher. Ivers next with a 0-1 count. Make it 1-1. Thought you were looking at me. Ivers next. The right-hander. Pierce at second. Fires home. Pop up to left center. Ethan Kelly's got it for the first out of the inning. That's hurtful, Aaron. I was going to say nice things about Aaron Rodgers, one of our camera guys, along with Bobby Wicki doing a great job over on the left side. Aaron Rodgers over here on the right. Jansen Zink back in the studio, making sure that we remain on television, doing a great job. Up next, Aiden Susamina. He came up about halfway through the year. He'd been starting at second base for the JV squad, having a really fine year, and he has got a nifty glove and a little bit of punch in his bat. Down on the number 9 spot in the order. 258. 8 for 31. Look back to second again. I tell you what. Leighton Ivers having a solid game on the mound, but he has a couple of moves that have been just befuddling to the Wildcat runners. Picked off the first runner, and that first one was very close to Carter Rose at second base. Swinging a foul ball back. Oh, and 1 the count begins. Ivers takes a look at second and fires there. That puts a big hole there at second base. A lot of room. A lot of room if Susamina can poke the baseball the opposite direction. Get your bat out there, kind of a swinging bunt. He tries it, but to the left side. It's going to be gathered up by the shortstop. Fires over. Not in time. Susamina safe at first. Infield hit for the sophomore. Rose moves over to third. So Salem with their best chance of the game so far. Hunter Daniels will step in with men on first and third, just 1 out. Great scoring opportunity. The third baseman, right-handed hitter, popped out to left field his first time up. As the runner goes, no throw down. Second and third for the Wildcats, and Susamina's got pretty good speed. Base hit might score him. Lawrenceville now in at the corners. Third baseman and first baseman inside on the grass. Boy, that curveball came right back across the plate. Had Daniels fooled. He was off heading the refrigerator, backing out of the box, and it just came back right across the middle. 0-2 count. Reaches the bat out, pokes it to the first baseman. The run will score, and the first baseman able to make the tag as Drevin Sanders throw drew Jack Patterson off the bag. Nice play by Patterson to gather. But the run will score, and Salem takes the lead 1-0. Susamina gets to third base, and he'll try to score probably if there's a passed ball or a wild pitch or anything of that sort. Quentin Purcell to the plate with 2 outs. Pops that one foul out of play. So Daniels does pick up a run batted in. And the Wildcats take a 1-0 lead. Purcell swings through a high fastball. Looked like he tried to alter his swing about halfway through, but at that point you're kind of pot committed. A little bit late. 0-2 the count with 2 outs. Way up high. Ivers is a sophomore right-handed thrower. And the curveball got Purcell. He has a nasty curve, folks, that just comes right back across. And that was a dandy. But the Wildcats do come up with a run on a hit by pitch, a base hit, and a ground out fielder's choice. We move to the top of the 4th inning. Salem takes a lead, 1-0. Back after these.
Having car trouble, need a tow, or just some routine maintenance? Butcher Automotive in Louisville has you covered. Locally owned and operated, Butcher Automotive offers complete vehicle repair services along with tire sales and wheel alignment. They're your local Hankook tire and interstate battery dealer. Butcher Automotive offers free local pickup and delivery so your car can be repaired while you're at work or at home. Butcher strives to treat everyone's vehicle as their own. At Butcher Automotive, they don't want you to give them your business, they want to earn it.
Make Carnaby Square in downtown Fairfield your fashion leader. We're the little boutique with the big inventory of beautiful, trendy outfits and clothing in a wide array of your favorite name brands. And don't forget our large selection of jewelry and accessories. Carnaby Square is Southern Illinois' largest dealer of Brighton. At Carnaby Square, we take pride in our one-on-one, knowledgeable customer service and look forward to helping you create your own special look. Plus, always free gift wrapping. Find endless gift ideas 24/7 at carnabysquare.com and on our Facebook page. Shop the fashion leader in downtown Fairfield, Carnaby Square.
Yep. Welcome back. Salem has hopped into the lead 1-0, and now Griffin Day, who has permitted no base runners, will see if he can keep that up for the Wildcats as they continue to work to get to topless on Friday afternoon. That will bring up the top of the lineup: Leighton Ivers, Drevin Sanders, Ryan Schultz. If anybody gets on, it'll be Ethan Kelly. 3 strikeouts in the game so far for Griffin Day. That ball is knocked to solid single to center field. And Leighton Ivers is the first base runner for Salem. Pardon me, for Lawrenceville. Salem able to get their leadoff man and got him around to score back in the bottom of the third. Lawrenceville is going to try to do the same as Drevin Sanders steps in. I'll check if we can't get the scores from elsewhere today throughout the area. A few other regional games going on today. Sisney is playing Red Hill, I know, today. A few other Class 2A games going on today. Robinson's at Mount Carmel. Alton Marquette is at Belleville today, winner to get Freeburg. And they just called a balk on Griffin Day. So he gifts second base to Leighton Ivers. Now he can concentrate on the hitter with an 0-1 count, make it 0-2. Elsewhere around this Cahokia Conference, Carlisle's at Westland today. And East Alton Wood River is in Waterloo this afternoon. Breeze getting the top seed in the Regional D with Columbia the number 2 seed. Flora, by the way, the second highest seed in the Regional A, the regional that this is corresponding to. Oh, and 2 the count. That ball, it takes an odd hop off the pitcher's mound, gathered by Susamina. He throws over, safe at first. Infield hit, and the Indians are cooking. Nobody out, and then on first and third. That hop off the mound kind of slowed things down a little bit for the ball to get to Adams. Susamina was able to get in front of it and cut it off, but couldn't make the turn in time to get it to first. It's very close play at first base. So big trouble here for Griffin Day. He needs to bear down and get himself some strikeouts. Nobody out. Ryan Schultz at the plate, struck out his first trip. Schultz is the shortstop. Knocks that one to the right field. That's going to drop for a base hit. One run gets by, and it's going to get around. Trent Bowles on the off and running. Drevin Sanders, they're going to send him. Throw home is on the way, and Sanders is meat. But one run does score to tie the game. Schultz at second base with the base hit. And we are tied up at one apiece. Ethan Kelly at the plate, senior. The lone healthy senior on the Lawrenceville Indians squad. Knocks it out to center. Carter Rose on the run. He gathers, and he'll be able to get it in before Schultz can take off for second base. That'll be the second out of the inning. So 2 outs for Jared Gray. Oh, 1 count. That ball knocked out to center. That's going to take the lead for Lawrenceville. The ball gets away from Carter Rose. Taking off to second base is Gray. He is there in time. Sloppy fielding for Salem. Hurting the Wildcats, and that makes it a 2-1 lead for the Lawrenceville Indians here in the top of the 4th inning. 4 base hits out of 5 hitters. 2 runs in. Two outs. Eli Rose going out to his pitcher saying, hey, let's take care of business. Jack Patterson at the plate now. I think he's telling his pitcher, hey, pay attention to the plate. Don't worry about the runner. Oh, they hit him. So Coach Leip will step out, chat with his pitcher, and tells his infielder, stay back. I've got him. I'll be fine. We'll just chat things over. Take care of business here in this 4th inning where Lawrenceville has taken the lead. Leadoff base hit for Leighton Ivers. Reached second on a balk. Drevin Sanders then with a base hit. That moved Ivers to third. Ryan Schultz with Sanders took second on a catcher's indifference. Second and third, Ryan Schultz with a base hit. They got 1 run scored, but Sanders is out at the plate. A fly ball by Ethan Kelly got Salem thinking they were going to get out with still a tying ball game, but then a base hit by Jared Gray. That ball popped up to the pitcher, Griffin Day, for the 3rd out of the inning. But Lawrenceville comes up with 2 runs on 4 hits. They leave 2. And after 3.5, we'll move to the bottom of the 4th inning. Lawrenceville leads 2-1.
Get ahead of the game at Carter Athletic Academy, where the goal is to transform you into the best young athlete you can be. Train for top performance in football, volleyball, soccer, baseball, and softball. Professional private lessons and clinics are always available with Carter Athletic Academy's expert training staff. Carter's exclusive Hit Track system brings skill development as well as exciting gameplay to batting cages. Plus, the Academy is the perfect spot for your special event or celebration. The Carter Athletic Academy in Fairfield.
Residents of the Clay County and surrounding area have relied on Clay County State Bank for sound professional service for over 100 years. With convenient lobby and drive-up hours, we are ready to serve you Monday through Saturday. We appreciate all who bank with us, and we look forward to the opportunity of working with anyone who is looking for a community bank to help with their financial needs. Give us a call at 665-3314, visit us online, or stop by and see us on the square in Louisville to experience our friendly personal service.
Welcome back to Salem. Wildcats with a little bit of work in front of them. Plenty of time, though. Here in the bottom of the fourth inning. 2-1 the lead for Lawrenceville. Leighton Ivers back to the mound for the Indians. As everyone awaiting the reemergence of Lawrenceville's catcher, Brighton Jenkins. Jenkins popped out to the pitcher to end that top of the fourth inning. 7 hitters went to the plate, however. 4 base hits, couple of runs. 2 men left. 1 man erased on the base paths. A man hit by a pitch. Just spelled trouble. Got to get your leadoff man on. That's the key. One of the keys. Isaac Williams will step to the plate for Salem. He popped out to right back in the first inning. And he watches a low strike come across for strike number 1. There's ball 1 as the Indians shouter has returned, calling balls and strikes from the bleachers. To me, that's just like from where we're sitting, that sounds like the umpires shouting, but that's somebody in the fans because that ball's in the dirt. 1-2 now, though, following that foul. Next one for Isaac Williams. Curveball does not come in that time. They check down to see if he swung. Okay. That ball bounced foul out of play. Two and two, nobody out here. First batter of this inning is Isaac Williams. He'll be followed by Roland Adams, Eli Rose. Anybody gets on, Blaine Phillips. Salem needs some runs. The ball fouled out too. Fouled out of play. Oh, and it hit the Cadillac. Bummer. I think that hit Escalade. Buckled him a little bit, stayed out of the strike zone though. Boy, you could see Isaac Williams' legs, his knees bend. Full count. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Here comes Roland Adams. Adams popped out to right back in the second inning. Adams probably in the top 2 or 3 hitters of the Wildcats. And he swings and misses at strike 1. He really has his curveball going nicely today. Adams batting .282. 20 hits and 71 plate appearances. 4 doubles, a triple, and that home run I talked about. He pops that one up. That is a foul ball. Catcher had a shot at it but didn't know where it was. The ball bounced fair, or landed fair, and then bounced into foul territory. So quickly in a hole is Roland Adams at 0-2. Bounces that one to the left side, fair ball. Adams takes the turn. He's going to look at second. He's heading there. The throw in is not in time and not made. Schultz gathers and holds on to it, seeing that Adams was close. So a 1-out double for the sophomore, Roland Adams. That'll bring up Eli Rose. Rose batting .254 on the year. Watches ball one go past. .15 for 59 is Eli. 13 RBIs. He's got a big one out there right now. Throw back to second. Ooh, that would almost got away from Leighton Ivers there. His second baseman, Landon Sanders, had to stretch to his left to get it. That would have moved Adams up a base for sure. Ball bounces. There he goes. On a wild pitch. So 1 out, now man at third base. The tying run for Salem. Over at third. Form of Roland Adams. Eli Rose at the plate. Watches ball 3 go past. It's 3-0. And ball 4. I'm going to say, Eli Rose had checked with the umpire to make sure that was ball 4. And I don't blame him. A couple of those were in the strike zone. He just checking to make sure the count was right. So Eli will take a seat as he'll be replaced by the courtesy runner, Mr. Hunter Daniels. Pardon me, Mr. Braden Aaron. So 1 out. Men on first and third. Big chance here for the Wildcats. Here comes Blaine Phillips. Right-handed swinger. The throw over. Boy, you got to watch out. Salem is going to have to adjust their leads because I tell you what, Leighton Ivers has a quick move. And he has very nearly caught, well, he's already caught one hitter or one runner. There goes the runner. Aaron is safe at second. Oh, 0-1 count to Phillips. Make it 0-2. Gonna have to guard the plate now. Knocks that one, a base hit to short right field. 1 run is in. Here comes Aaron. The throw to the plate is not in time. Phillips able to take second on the throw. 2 RBIs for Blaine Phillips. And the Wildcats retake the lead, 3-2. Blaine Phillips clutch base hit. So the one out, Carter Rose steps in. Ivers on the mound getting a little frustrated. 3-2 in favor of Salem. After a clean first 3 innings, for the most part. The last inning and a half have been baseball filled. Action packed. 2 lead changes. Well, 3 lead changes, I guess, if you count Salem taking the initial lead. Salem takes the lead. Lawrenceville returns a favor with 2 runs in the top of the 4th. Salem with 2 in the bottom of the 4th here to retake the lead. Back and forth we go. Foul out of play for Rose. The next from Ivers. Taking his time. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. The ball gets away. And Phillips will be able to get over to third. Bryant Jenkins, the freshman, having a little trouble behind the plate. That was kind of in the dirt as well, but up high. Full count now with 1 out. You don't figure Phillips to take off, but you never know. 2 runs already in on 2 hits. That ball popped up into the air into left field. Kelly will have it, and he makes the play. No runner, as Phillips unable to tag. So Trent Bowles up now with 2 outs. Salem has bounced back into the lead. They're up 3-2. Bowles with the man on third. They're looking to add to the lead. Watch a strike 1 pass by. The next one from Ivers. As Ivers take a little bit too much time for Trent Bowles' liking. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Bowles in a hole. The senior eyes the pitch from the sophomore. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Ball gets away. The throw down is in time to end the inning. However, Salem able to come up with 2 big runs on 2 hits and a walk. They leave a man. We move to inning number 5, top of the 5th. Salem goes up 3-2.
Welcome to Zinc Building Center. My dad and Ryan work here. They sell lumber, paint, doors, windows, plumbing, electrical, and much more. Oh yeah, they sell guns too. Zinc Building Center on Route 45 and Lawrenceville. That's a cool place.
It is all things new at Zimdar's Heating, Air Conditioning, and Appliance Repair. We have a new line of heating and cooling equipment and new technicians. Our new equipment line offers 24 months free financing and excellent warranty coverage. Our experienced service technicians can provide you with quality service and repairs on all brands of HVAC equipment. Zimdar's has been serving Clay County and the surrounding areas for over 23 years. The employees of Zimdar's are here to help, so call local and call Zimdar's.
We're working. We're going to get them. I haven't hit Salem yet. Too busy doing games. Don't let me talk over the air, by the way. Thanks a lot. Big fourth inning for both the Indians and the Wildcats. 2 runs apiece. And the Wildcats getting back into the lead following their run in the bottom of the third. So that's the difference right now. Swing and a knock over to third baseman Hunter Daniels. He's able to make the grab and retire Landon Sanders. 5-3. First out of the inning, here comes Jaron Alt. It's Sanders, Alt, and then Ivers. Anybody gets on Drevin Sanders. Jaron Alt's the right fielder. Where's number 23? Swing and a miss. He struck out his first time up, struck out looking. One of 3 strikeout victims today for Griffin Day. As that ball is popped foul. Look out over there. Gentleman was walking, had just picked up his granddaughter and was walking toward the stands. Ball had bounced right behind him. 0-2 count. Day fires. Bounce foul. As I recall, Jaron Alt fouled off about half a dozen pitches back in his first at-bat before being retired by the strikeout. We are at the top of the 5th inning. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Salem up by 1 run. And the top of the lineup back up for the Indians. Ivers, base hit his last time up. Came around to score on Ryan Schultz base hit. And he pops up that one. First pitch he sees. This time Purcell is under it and makes the grab to end the inning. 3 fly out to 3 for the third out. We will move to the bottom of the 5th inning. Salem clinging to a 3-2 lead back after this.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont's always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
At Clay City Banking Company, we're all on the same team, regardless of zip code. At home, work, school, or across the country, you can be part of our team with our cutting-edge mobile banking products. From your hand, you can check balances, transfer money, make deposits, and pay bills. Looking for a loan? We've got you covered with our mortgage, agriculture, commercial, and consumer loans. Join our team today. Clay City, Flora, Louisville, and Fairfield Banking Companies. We're the hometown banks, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Welcome back to Salem. The Wildcats with a 1-run lead here late in the bottom of the 5th inning. Scored a run in the third, 2 in the fourth, and they'd like to keep that pattern going. See if they couldn't pick up 3 or so here in the 5th, 4 in the 6th, maybe make it a anxiety-free battle. It will be Aiden Susamina leading off. He got a base hit back in the third. And bunts to the left side. Tough play. Throws it away. The ball gets away. Susamina's going to sprint to second. He'll be there without a throw. I'll tell you what. Susamina with 2 hits today. He is a pistol. He's going to be fun to watch for the next couple of years in Salem. Puts a man on second base with nobody out. Hitting an error. Error on the throw. Oh, you're fine. First pitch popped up behind first base. A long run for Patterson, and the ball drops foul. Boy, Patterson gave it a good look. Could not quite get underneath it. Landon Sanders was coming over from second base to try to help out, but he couldn't get there in time. So Hunter Daniels will see if he can't get his first hit of the game. Popped out to left field back in the first inning. And then grounded out to third in the third. On 1 count after that foul ball. Fouled out of play. That looked like it was headed for that Ford or whatever that gray truck is. Looked like it was going to crunch it. What is that, a Ford? Yeah. Bill Ford tough. It could have taken it. Bouncer to shortstop. The throw in front of him to third. They've got Susamina in a hot box. The throw back to second. He's out. Susamina was off with the pitch. And nice play by Schultz. Schultz to Sanders and back to Landon Sanders for the out on the fielder's choice. Daniels has to stop at first. Could not get down to second. That'd be 6-5-4. Throw over to Patterson to see if they can't keep Daniels close. Daniels a long way off with that good move. They're going to get Daniels if he stays that far out. Leighton Ivers, the pitcher, is just a sophomore for Lawrenceville. He's got a dandy move. He's got an A1 move as well as a B and a C move. That one there was probably the C move. There's the A. Very close. It was very, very close. Aaron Rodgers and I are both in there with a good angle on that, and that was very close. No Lawrenceville fans on this side of the field, so they couldn't really see how close that was and give him guff. That one was even closer. Oh, my heavens. Daniels taking just every bit of his lead that he can. Sun has come back out here in Salem with 1 out. Bottom of the 5th, runner on. Purcell turning to bunt, and he brings the ball back to throw to second as Daniels goes, not in time. So stolen base for Hunter Daniels. Thing is, he's got to look out to get picked off again. That ball knocked to left. That's a base hit. Daniels makes the turn, and they're going to hold him up with just 1 out. Base knock for Quentin Purcell. His second hit of the game. As Daniels wisely back to third base. We've already had 1 runner cut down today at home. That was a Lawrenceville runner back in the 3rd inning. Drevin Sanders was called out at the plate. He was out by a long time, long way. As Coach Craig Bunton heads out to talk to his infield. Going to do all he can to try to keep this a one-run game. But that's going to be trouble with just one out here in the bottom of the fifth inning. Isaac Walker at the plate. He has flown out to right as well as struck out. As we wait, I'm expecting Bob Franklin to head out there any time to break up the meeting of the minds. He will let them break it up themselves. Three to two, Salem up with, but they are threatening to add to the lead. Daniels at first, Purcell at, Daniels at third, Purcell at first. Throw over. Purcell was picked off back in the first inning. That's best I've seen this year. Yeah, that was the B. That was not the A move. Well, he probably picked him off with the B move back in the first. Because he was not close. Oh, 0-1 to count to Hunter Daniels. To Isaac Williams. Daniels is on third base. Left-handed swinger, throw back. Not in time. Pretty close, though. Purcell a long way off. The throw home. Knocked over to first base off Patterson's hands. One run is in. And a safe all over. Patterson had a good shot at it. Probably should have had it. I'm going to give that one an error. E3, right? Daniels does get in to make it a 4-2 game. Salem getting a little bit of insurance. And things tightening up that just that much more for Lawrenceville. They've 6 outs remaining to work with. Ivers next is knocked deep to center by Adams, gathered. Purcell will tag up and take third base. So, first and third now with 2 outs for Eli Rose. Rose struck out back in the second, walked and scored a run in the fourth. Well, his courtesy runner scored the run, Braden Aaron. A good at-bat last time, however, for Eli. Throw down to second, and it gets into center field. One run is going to score, and no play at third base. Quinn Purcell comes in to score. It is 5-2, and I think that one caught the Indians infielders by surprise. Lawrenceville had not thrown down with a man at third base all game long, and Isaac Williams ends up over at third now. That's an E2. Bouncer to third, throw over for the 5-3 killing. That's the end of the fifth inning, but Salem comes up with 2 more runs on just 2 hits. We move to the top of the 6th inning. It is 5-2 in favor of Salem. Back after this.
Scheid Diesel Service Company is your anything diesel full service center and fuel injection shop. Scheid Diesel offers the quickest turnaround times to get you back on the road. Scheid Diesel can service any diesel engine from agricultural, construction, heavy-duty truck, and automotive. Let Scheid rebuild your pump, injectors, or turbos. Need custom fuel lines? Scheid has you covered. With a drive-in service, they offer a variety of services including oil changes, engine rebuilds, DOT inspections, and DPF cleanings. For unmatched quality, think Scheid Diesel Service Company. Anything diesel.
Does your home show signs of foundation problems? Call the experts at Woods Basement Systems. Our Power Brace system can fix the problem permanently and help protect the value of your home. Call Woods Basement Systems today. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
Mold, rank air, pests, all getting closer to inside your home. With a dirt crawl space, there's no telling what's below you.
A sealed crawl space locks the nasty stuff out, plus can lower your utility bills. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
Big fifth inning for the Wildcats. Griffin Day was able to set Lawrenceville down 1-2-3, and his squad came back in the bottom half, picked him up a couple of insurance runs. As we move to the top of the sixth inning, and it will be the 2, 3, and 4 hitters for Lawrenceville. Their third time through the lineup. Drevin Sanders, Ryan Schultz, Ethan Kelly. And if anybody gets on, Jared Gray. Big inning for the Indians now. They trail by 3 runs. Winner goes on to Totopolis on Friday afternoon at 4:30. Loser hangs up the cleats, or hangs up the jerseys anyway, and probably puts the cleats on for the American Legion team, or whatever travel team they choose to play with. Sanders popped out to first baseman back in the first inning. Got a base hit back in the second. He was thrown out at home trying to score on Ryan Schultz single. Good hitter. Bounces it to short. Roland Adams with the clean pick. The throw over in time. Here comes Ryan Schultz. Schultz with a base hit back in the fourth. He scored a run, too. Struck out in the first. Schultz, right-handed swinger, shortstop. Watches strike one go past. 5-2, the lead for Salem is 3 runs. Those 2 innings in the bottom of the fifth were just gargantuan. Swing. And there is strike 3. He swung and the ball hit him, but he will strike out. Olney. I'll be all right. Griffin Day on the mound. He's gone all the way today. Gave up those 2 runs in the fourth, but other than that, it's been very clean. Matter of fact, well, I'm not even going to say it. Well, I will say it. Gave up 4 hits in that fourth inning, but other than that, has given up no hits and no base runners. I had to say it out loud as there's a base hit and a base runner. Ethan Kelly with the base knock for Lawrenceville. That'll bring up Jared Gray. You heard it too, huh? I tell you, ladies and gentlemen, the announcer's curse does not exist. However, I seem to always walk right into it. I don't know how that happens. I do talk about no-hitters and perfect games. You bet I do. With a man on first, Day's first pitch to Jared Gray is out of the strike zone, ball 1. I'd be really kind of surprised if Ethan Kelly tried to steal. Down by 3 runs, you want as many base runners as you can get. You don't want outs on the base paths, but You never know. You bet he is. 1-0 the count. Steve Reich looking. Jared Gray struck out back in the second. Got a base hit in that 4-run fourth inning, or that 2-run fourth inning. Base hit and an RBI. Two and one the count to Gray. Giving Kelly the long look at first base. The throw home. Popped up deep infield. Adams leaning back for it, and he will have it for the third out of the inning, F6. And we will move to the bottom of the sixth inning. Salem up by 3, 5-2.
Do your best friend a favor. Take them to Jagger's Doggy Daycare in Mount Vernon. One stop for dog boarding. Don't leave them home alone or trust them with someone you don't even trust. Pamper them with the Doggy Daycare. They do grooming, training, and your doggy will love the sweet treats dog barkery. Bakery. Spoiling your pooch 7 days a week. Jagger's Doggy Daycare. Dog grooming, training, and boarding. 414 Main Street in Mount Vernon. Find them on Facebook or at jaggersdoggydaycare.com.
In 1916, Warren Miller chose Auto Owners Insurance. Later, his son made the same choice, as did his grandson. And today, his great-granddaughter did the same. As we reflect on where we've been, we're grateful to our independent agents and to those who have put their trust in us, and to the generations who will. Auto Owners Insurance.
Harrison Insurance in Louisville is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Welcome back to Salem. 5-2 the lead for the Wildcats heading into the bottom of the sixth inning. The Wildcats picked up a run in the third, 2 in the fourth, 2 in the fifth. They have 5, make that 6 base hits in the game on 5 runs on 6 hits. And they have been the recipient of a couple of errors by the Indians. But other than that, Griffin Day has gone the whole way, and I suspect he'll get the opportunity to finish it here in the 7th. He has pitched very well. Actually, Leighton Ivers has pitched pretty doggone good, too, as the first pitch into Blaine Phillips is a strike, swing and a miss. It'll be Phillips, followed by Carter Rose, Trent Bowles. Anybody gets on Aiden Susamina. Leighton Ivers with 5 strikeouts so far tonight. 1, 2. Check that. 1, 2, 3, 4 strikeouts tonight. 2 and 1 on Blaine Phillips. He got a base hit back in the fourth. And he's got a base hit here in the 6th as well, as he knocks it out to the right side. Base hit and a couple RBIs for Blaine back in the 4th inning. Carter Rose will bat next, and I believe they're going to bring out a courtesy runner for Phillips. The Wildcats do. It's Stephen Mulvaney. Carter Rose at the plate. Fakes the bunt. Gets the bat back before the before they call a strike. Salem looking to pile on some insurance. They lead by 3. Ivers has pitched all the way, and there's strike 1. Ivers has pitched all the way. He's pitched very well. 4 strikeouts. 5 runs on 6 hits. I'd say about 4 of them were earned. And there goes the runner. The ball's fouled away. That one hit a car. I've learned my lesson. I've parked my car where it's not going to get hit. The Wabash truck is fair game. My car is not. Strike 3. Carter Rose watched that one go through, and he knew it. He knew it right after it went past. He says, doggone. Trent Bowles will step in. He's 0 for 2 today. Popped out to left and then struck out back in the 4th. Popped out to left in the 3rd. Ivers with a clean first 2 innings. Did give up a hit, but he was erased, caught stealing. Rose with a reached on a walk back in the 3rd and scored. In the 4th, Roland Adams hit a double, 1-out double. Eli Rose walked, and a base hit by Blaine Phillips brought in those 2 following a catcher's indifference. That ball fouled out of play. Mulvaney getting his chance to jog quite a bit today. He's taken off for second 3 times. One out here in the bottom of the 6th inning. 5-2, the Wildcats on top. Winner plays in Two Topless on Friday afternoon. The number 1 seed, Two Topless Wooden Shoes. The next from Ivers. Out of the strike zone, throw down to the catch. Mulvaney is not in time. Stolen base. And now Leighton Ivers will turn his attention to the hitter, Trent Bowles. The big senior looking for his first hit today. Hit might score a run with Mulvaney out there. And a walk. That will bring up Aiden Susamina. He's got 2 base hits today. An infield hit back in the 5th, as well as a solid single back in the 3rd. And with men on 1st and 2nd, Leighton Ivers beginning to lose a little control. And And that ball knocked to a base hit through the left side. And they'll hold the runner at third. So bases are juiced now for Hunter Daniels. 3 for 3 for Aiden Susamina. That'll bump his average up. Susamina came in about 258. He was 8 for 31. Now he is, 11 for 34? That's over 330. About 360. Is that right? Close to that. It's a little under 330. That base hit straight up the middle against the drawn-in infield. That'll score 1. They're going to send Trent Bowles to throw home. No, they don't throw. They cut it. And 2 more runs in for the Wildcats as they break it open. Is that right? 323? Thank you. 3 RBIs today for Hunter Daniels. And that bumps the lead to 5 runs, 7-2. They're trying to make Griffin's day's life as easy as possible coming up in the 7th inning. That ball bounced up the middle. Nice. Oh, gets underneath the shortstop's glove. That'll be an error on him. And heading home is Aiden Susamina for with the 8th run of the game. Wheels are falling off. And it's going to be all Leighton Ivers, as I think their number one, the other pitchers are out of pitches. 4 more runs, this game's over. Isaac Williams was trying to hit a 4-run home run there with only 2 guys on. He wants to end the game now too. 1-1. Three runs are in here in this bottom of the 6th inning. With Isaac Williams at the plate, men on first and second. Some timely hitting so far for the Wildcats now. Oh, and it hit him. That'll load the bases for Roland Adams. As Daniels over at third. Purcell at second. Isaac Williams at first base. And Roland Adams at the plate. He has the only home run this season for Salem. Wind is blowing very lightly to center. I think he wanted to win the game with that swing. He has the opportunity to. There's 1 out. 8-2 in favor of the Wildcats. Bases jacked. Adams swings and misses. Boy, Ivers reached back a little on that one. Roland Adams, just sophomore, is a very good hitter. The one from Ivers. Swing and a miss. He strikes out. So the ninth hitter of the inning comes up to the plate, Eli Rose. 3 runs are in, 3 men on the base paths. Nowhere to put Rose. Ivers with 2 strikeouts this inning. Way up high. Two outs. Leighton Ivers taking a look at Eli Rose, the catcher. Watches strike 1 go past. Eli is 0 for 2 today. He did score after a walk in the 4th. Dodger Stadium. It's pretty cool. 2-1 the count now on Rose. Pops it out. Foul. Out of play. Right next to that Chrysler Durango. Is that what they call it? Looks good. 2-2 now. Bases still loaded. Full count. Runners will be off with the pitch. Eli Rose at the plate. The next from Ivers. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. That will do it. But the Wildcats do come up with 3 more runs on 1, 2, 3 hits. And we'll move to the top of the 7th inning with the Lawrenceville Indians coming up, needing 6 runs to tie, 7 to take the lead, and Griffin Day trying to shut them down. Back after this.
Napa know-how.
At Flora Auto Parts, you can count on the Napa know-how experts to have the solutions to keep you running on the road or in the field. More than just your car, your locally owned Napa store carries a large inventory of parts for farms, heavy trucks, and just about everything that moves. Experienced counter people understand your needs and are ready to help with the perfect part at a great value. That's Napa know-how at Flora Auto Parts.
Welcome back here to Salem. The Wildcats 3 outs away from moving on and eliminating the Lawrenceville Indians. Leighton Ivers with a fine pitching outing. His defense kind of let him down in the last couple of innings as he gave up 5 runs. But of those, I'm trying to make my count here, and I'm guessing, let's give him 3 earned of those 5. 9 hits given up by Ivers. He did strike out the side in that 7th inning, but he also, that bottom of the 6th inning, but he also gave up 3 runs on 3 hits. Striking out the side's not nearly as impressive when you do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Has 7 strikeouts in the game as it's Jack Patterson up against Griffin Day here. Griffin Day has gone all the way for Salem. Patterson, Bryant Jenkins, and Landon Sanders coming up. Anybody gets on, it'll be Jaron Alt. The 6, 7, and 8 hitters as Patterson spraying foul balls around. Patterson reached back in the 4th. He was hit by a pitch. Flew out to the left in the 2nd. And looks at ball 2 go past. 2-2 the count. Hit him on the hands. Hit him on the hands or on the bottom of the bat. The knob of the bat is part of the hands. He didn't move like he'd been hit, but Patterson gets hit by a pitch for the 2nd time today. I say you don't cover first base when you got a 6-run lead. Don't even look to throw over. But Purcell is on first base, waiting a pickoff attempt possibly. Bryant Jenkins, 1-1 now at the plate. He is 0 for 2 in the game. Perhaps Griffin Day likes throwing out of the stretch. Eight to 2, the lead for Salem. That ball popped out to a short center field on the run in. And the run over. Nice job coming over to get the play. Isaac Williams makes the catch for the first out. So Landon Sanders will step in. Indians need base runners. They are 6-9 on the season. They don't want to fall to 6-10 or it's over. If they fall to 6-10, it's over. Salem looking for their 8th win. They are 7-17. Sanders pops it up on the foul territory. That's going to be almost hitting Bobby over there. Bobby Wick. Wiki? Bobby Wiki. Over on the left side. Getting the pretty pictures. Aaron Rodgers over here on the right. Jansen Zink back at the studio, making sure that we are on. My name is Bruce Dickey. We have enjoyed thoroughly bringing you this regional game. On Friday, we'll be in North Clay in Louisville as the Cardinals host the Dietrich Moving Maroons. That's gave him the high strike. Sanders, not the tallest player. The next from Day. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. I thought he tipped it. He didn't tip that? All right. Either way, that's the second out. And stepping in is Jaron Alt. The big man waves the bat. Swing and a miss. Strike. Two and one now. Lawrenceville down to their final out. Alt has struck out twice today. Looking back in the third. Swinging in the fifth. Knocks that one to left field, and that is over the head of Williams. He has to go all the way to the wall to throw in, and they are not going to send Patterson. A long double for Jaron Alt. That's Alt's first base hit of the year. So, man on second and third, here comes Leighton Ivers. The pitcher watches strike one go by. Base hit, might score 2. Knocks a base hit, 1 run is in. They're going to hold up Alt at third. So now it is a 8-3 game with 2 outs. Coach Leip heads out to talk to his pitcher. Let's see if he's going to make a change. Hasn't taken the baseball away from him yet. I think he's going to tell his defense, hey, just get the easy play at first or second right now. With 2 outs here in the top of the 7th inning and a 5-run lead, he's just making sure everybody is settled. Nobody getting any nerves. As Drevin Sanders steps to the plate. Sanders popped out to first base back in the first. Got a base hit back in the fourth. Grounded to short in the sixth. One for 3. As Coach Lipe is starting to warm up a pitcher. He sends Brighton Lucas down to warm up. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Lawrenceville down to their final strike. Little bit low. I think Day wanted it. I know Trent Bowles wanted it out here in left field. He was telling the umpire that was a strike. The umpire says, maybe not. Day to Sanders with 2 outs. 1 and 2 the count. Bouncer to third base. Daniels to Purcell, and that will do it. The Salem Wildcats defeat the Lawrenceville Indians 8-3, and they will advance to regional semifinal action on Friday at 4:30 in Teutopolis. For the Wildcats, they scored 8 runs on 9 hits, no errors. Lawrenceville picks up 3 runs on 7 hits, 3 errors for the Indians. They complete their campaign at 6-10. Salem improves to 8-17. Hey, thanks very much to all you fans for watching. Thanks to all the sponsors for putting us on the air today. For all of us at Wabash Catch TV, my name is Bruce Dickey. Reminding you today's final score, it was Salem over Lawrenceville 8-3. So long from Salem High School.